Hello, this is James Howell with this is the Hyrule Zamboni. This is my ultimate approach to dealing with the underground Mucktorock. I only have 4 hearts, so I can't really take a single hit, so this is how I avoid that while also, getting him into a weak enough state where I can actually attack him. So this combines a defensive structure and water attacks of my own to help weaken him. As you see, I've got sleds for the top, bottom, left, right, and defensive plate there on the front. And I attach these diagonally so I have a platform for attaching my wheels, which all Zambonis have. I think. I just named this a Zamboni. I actually am not a Zamboni enthusiast, so I rightfully don't know. So I attach these wheels, and I want these to be even. And you want them pointing in the same direction. You want them pointing in the direction of your faceplate. Otherwise, you're just going to be spinning around. Having the overall carriage propped this high helps you to gauge the equilibrium of your wheels. Make sure that they're at the same height, at the same depth. And you still want these diagonal platforms on the front and back, because when you accelerate and decelerate, the overall carriage is going to, flop forward or backward depending on the direction you're going, and you're going to need something there to brace it and keep it upright. Now we're going to build our top sprinklers. This is our first line of offense and defense. Attach a couple of wheels, kind of like horns, at the top of the structure, and then attach hydrants as far as you can on the edge of the wheels. This will give the water that you're spewing at the Mucktorock greater reach, and don't worry if they happen to collide as they're spinning. That shouldn't affect their performance. Now the device needs balance, and you want to be precise about this. As you can see, I'm making a lot of fine adjustments. It's worth the time. It's worth the time to get this right. Because if you are making a hard turn and then brake, and then you happen to put force on that one little gap in your front brace, you'll fall over, and it's a bad time. So, put the control stick in the cockpit, and let's give it a test ride, and there we go. Cleaning up muck, 360 degrees. So now we need one extra layer of defense. The Mucktorock does a splash attack, which sends out a ring of ripples, and these ripples will actually clip through the floor of your device. They don't care about that. So we want to counter them by putting 4 hydrants on the front to dissolve them before they even get to us. That is a thing of beauty. Now, the second half of the Mucktorock fight, it's very skippy. It flies around a lot, so I prefer to use slow-motion arrows, which require me to be airborne in order to target it. So I'm sending a couple of fans into the center. So I put them here, I don't activate the boss fight, fire the arrow, goodbye, and they deactivate because they're now out of distance, and that's basically where I want them. And now we are ready to go. The Zamboni does not have a tight turn, so don't expect to be that agile. This is a slow and steady wins the race strategy. So there, the first time he is down, I'm running over here to my fans. I want to set everything up for the second half, which is going to be much more hectic. And so there, put those right in the middle. And there we go, now I'm back. The splash attack that I mentioned is coming up, so you'll get to see how those 4 hydrants on the front break up that attack. Here we go. And I just plowed right through there. And now he's down again. Now to attack. He has a lot of health, so You might want to save your heavier hitting weapons for the second half because it's a little more tedious and he's, the window for damaging him is smaller. But I actually want to drag that one out a little bit because I need a picture of this guy for my compendium. The sprinkler's range sometimes lets you chain hits because his iframes end before he gets out of range, which is the advantage of putting them out as far on the perimeter of those wheels as possible. And here we go, Phase 2. There is a lot of muck around, and this is another area where the sprinkler's range helps a lot. Not only do you clear the muck in front of you, I'm pausing here because I had to move my cat from my computer screen. You clear the muck surrounding you, which makes you much more agile, which, as much of a tank as this thing is, you need that. Yeah, there we go. That front shield blocks that slime laser, call it what you will. Boom! Gotcha. Now it is time for the fans. So I attack them, use my parasail to get height, and the thing is, sometimes Link tries to throw his weapon instead of knocking an arrow when jumping off of a regular structure, so this clears that problem right up, and it also lets you sail over any muck that might slow you down when you're trying to run to him. He's also kind of a pain to find. I am attaching key swings here because I mistakenly thought that they were the ones that help to correct your aim. That is in fact the item to the left, the key's eye, so you're going to be seeing a bit of that here. You can also attach the Choo Choo Jelly and clear up some space in between the two of you. If your sailing isn't going to give you a quick route back. So yeah, you hit him with an arrow once, he stays still, parasail gets you past some gunk, and there you go. That's the basic wash, rinse, and repeat strategy. Now, I need to get a photo of the Mucktorock for my compendium, so I'm trying to climb the Zamboni for an action shot. That one is, frankly, fairly boring, not very dramatic, so that's not what I'm looking for. Head up top and try that again. That's it. Good. Staring into the vomiting maw of death. Very pleased. Now, to clean up. Literally. Another strength that the fans have over a makeshift structure. You can get height again really easily if you can't track him down, because he can be kind of difficult to pin, especially when you go into slow motion. The camera tightens up, and you don't quite have as much peripheral view. So that's an advantage that you'll see here. There you go. Got you again. There we go, up high. Attach my super useful key swing. And so yeah, so I'm casing the boss level, can't find him, so get more height. There he is. Ding! Try to clear some of that out right away. I think the parasail is about as fast as a sprint, so if there is any slowdown that's negligible, I don't think it's going to be the difference between getting 5 extra hits on him or something. Hop back in. And the Zamboni's grill blocks that nonsense right out. This attack in particular, he stays still, so it's a great attack to kind of zoom in on him on. If I had not deactivated the Zamboni, I could have cleared the stuff out around me, but that's all turned out fine. There we go. Let's go ahead and clear some of that out because I do want a quick trip back if I can get it. Spear is pretty good as a weapon for these moments because you can reach over a range of muck that you might otherwise need to tread through for a sword. But all in all, the muck clearing aspects of this strategy and the ability to travel over a lot of it with the parasail makes that sort of less necessary of a strategy. And gotcha. Key swing. That's the secret. That's the secret sauce right there. There you go. That's such a wonderful action shot. Ding. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. You call it a Mucktorock, I call it a Mucktorock. And you can have that one for free. There's a treasure chest, which I'm not going to tell you what's inside, because we are going to spend our final moments of this video beholding the god-slaying Hyrule Zamboni. Thank you for watching.